they got this guy showing up like he wasn't wildly saying the N word with the hard R, hard body, man. I shouldn't even be going into this politically correct. I should just cut his ass, to be honest. Had the same hairline since 19, had a receded hairline, trying to cover it with the headband. You can't cover that with the headband, Hulk Hogan. You can't cover it with the headband, Hulk Hogan. Bigot, man. Dude pretty much got carried his whole career. The only time he was actually cool, to me at least, was when he was in the NWO, when Scott Hall and Kevin Nash was carrying his ass that time too. Oh, well, y'all forgive Chris Benoit. No, it's Chris Benoit too, to be completely honest. Talking about some, let me tell you something, brother. Don't tell me nothing, brother. Let me tell you something, nigga.
YouTube, what up? Welcome to another edition of Wrestling with Watts. I'm your host, Watts. This is not really a rant. This is more of a think piece. It's probably already too many think pieces going on right now about the situation, but I might as well just chime in. There's an internet uproar, a small internet uproar, about how Hulk Hogan was treated upon his segment at the Netflix premiere on Monday Night Raw. He got booed out of the building, and I, for one, can't say that I felt bad in any way, shape, or form, because truthfully, I didn't. There are a minority of people who still are like, oh, why are you guys doing this to Hulk Hogan? He's a legend. He's also a bigot. And we could go as far as to say, yeah, he apologized to people for his actions and how he did what he did and spewing racism and things of that nature. But not really. Did he really apologize? Or did he apologize because his brand was slightly hurt? And I don't even really think that his brand was slightly hurt, because he's still running around. He got the MAGA hat on. And this right here, this is no way, shape, or form oh, well, we're booing you and don't like you because of your political views. It's not that. Just, there's been an underlined racism in wrestling for the longest time, and now there's actually people and fans that's going to voice their opinions about it. We got a Hulk Hogan segment on Monday Night Raw, the premiere of Monday Night Raw, but not one African American superstar was even featured. We got a couple New Day segments. We got a couple people in the crowd. We got a Bianca Belair sighting, things of that nature, but not one person of color on the card. Come on, man. This is why there's a uproar as far as, yo, fuck Hulk Hogan. Forget Hulk Hogan. But then you still got those people who are like, oh, well, what he did really bad? And the answer is yes. His actions are detrimental to a lot of things because of the influence that he has. So when a video get leaked of Hulk Hogan using the N-word with the hard R because he found out that his daughter was messing around with a gentleman of color, yes, there's going to be an uproar. And yes, we don't just forget. We don't just forget these situations. No, the time for that is done. So sometimes I feel like it's a rib that they threw Hulk Hogan on there. And I feel like they kind of knew that Hulk Hogan would get booed out the building. But then again, who knows? There's a lot of higher ups in WWE that are actually dense in regard to how the political climate affects their market. You know what I'm saying? There's people who are up there that still kind of believes that Hulk Hogan is this untouchable cultural icon. And yes, wrestling would not be where it is without Hulk Hogan's contributions to wrestling in general. But that doesn't negate the fact that he is indeed a bigot. He is indeed a racist, and he's indeed part of the problem. These problems don't just go away. We're not just sweeping it under the rug anymore. It's not cool. It never was cool. And the fact that he gets featured on TV that we pay for, every now and again, yeah, it may not be a lot, and I understand, oh, yeah, we got to pay homage, but why are we paying homage to bigots? It sounds a lot like you're pissing on me and telling me it's rain more than anything. Yeah. I don't know. I could just be crazy, but I don't think that that's what it is. I think that this Hulk Hogan problem is bigger than Hulk Hogan. It really just kind of shows how uninformed higher ups are in these wrestling companies. And we know what it is. Wrestling has always been a white man's sport. It's always been a white man's game. But don't put it blatantly in our faces that, oh no, Hulk Hogan can run around saying the N word and doing these things, but we're still going to feature him and we're still going to give him a bag for showing up. I don't know. Overall, wrestling as a whole, wrestling fans that are okay with this, man, they gotta get their shit together. I don't know. I don't know. It's weird at this point, but I'm out. Peace.